Did you know that Japan boasts over 90,000 individuals who have surpassed the age of 100? That's a higher concentration of centenarians per capita than any other nation on the globe. Now let's compare that to the United States, where we collectively spend billions annually on gym memberships, dietary supplements, and the latest fitness apps. Despite this, chronic diseases, joint discomfort, and cognitive decline still significantly impact the majority of Americans after they reach 50. So, what exactly are the Japanese doing differently? It's not solely about consuming sushi and green tea, nor is it just a matter of superior genetics. Researchers from Harvard Medical School and Stanford University, in their study of Japan's oldest citizens, some well into their 100s who remained sharp, mobile, and independent, made a completely unexpected discovery. It wasn't related to their dietary habits or even their exercise routines. The key was found in 6 simple daily movements, so subtle that Western doctors initially dismissed them as too rudimentary to be of consequence, until brain scans, balance assessments, and joint imaging revealed a vastly different narrative. And here's the surprising twist. Performing just one of these movements for a mere 2 minutes each day was associated with a 7-year increase in lifespan. Therefore, if you're over 50 and beginning to experience stiffness in your knees, slower reflexes, or the onset of brain fog, stick with me. You're about to uncover 6 ancient movement practices that could assist you in aging gracefully like the Japanese, with mental clarity, balance, and physical strength, all without the need for pills, gym equipment, or strenuous workouts. Ready? Let's count them down. From the gentle morning stroll that rewires your balance to the 2-minute towel twist that adds years to your life. Number 6. The art of slow walking, known as Sampo. Forget everything you think you know about walking for exercise. This isn't about power walking with earbuds and burning calories. This is Sampo, a serene, mindful form of movement that Japanese elders practice every single morning. It might just be the most underestimated health practice in modern medicine. With Sampo, you walk at half your normal pace. There's no rushing, no pounding the pavement, just a calm, deliberate rhythm, often combined with a specific breathing technique. Inhale for 2 steps, hold for 2 steps, and exhale for 4 steps. That's all there is to it. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But here's where the magic happens. This combination of walking and breathing has been demonstrated to calm the cardiovascular and nervous systems, sharpen mental clarity, lower blood pressure, and even improve balance by reactivating deep, stabilizing muscles. A decade-long study conducted by Kyoto University revealed that seniors who engaged in Sampo daily experienced 62% less arterial stiffness and walked with the grace of individuals 2 decades younger. That's because walking slowly, really slowly, compels your feet to fully engage with the ground. Each step transitions from heel to arch to toe, activating all 33 joints in each foot, which sends signals to the brain that retrain your balance system, and particularly the areas that decline with age. You won't find this in a gym. You won't break a sweat. But after a few weeks, many individuals report feeling more grounded, mentally calmer, and physically more stable. Tip: begin with just 10 minutes on natural terrain such as grass or dirt. Concrete is acceptable, but uneven surfaces engage more muscles. And remember, this is more than just walking. It's how the Japanese fine-tune their bodies and minds each morning. You can do it too. Number 5. Radio Taiso, the 3-minute morning ritual that gets a nation moving. Every morning at precisely 6:30 a.m., a gentle piano melody fills the airwaves on national radio throughout Japan. It's not news, and it's not the weather. It's the signal that millions of Japanese people, both young and old, are about to move in unison. This is known as Radio Taiso, a flowing 3-minute routine of 13 gentle stretches that was designed in 1928 and is still practiced today by office workers, school children, and seniors alike. However, don't mistake it for a workout. There's no sweating, no holding planks, and no downward dogs. Just rhythmic, continuous movement, including arm circles forward, bends, side stretches, and knee lifts, all performed gracefully, almost like Tai Chi with a smile. In a study involving over 8,000 seniors, those who practiced Radio Taiso daily experienced 40% fewer falls and 55% less chronic back pain. And they maintained a full range of motion in their hips and shoulders, even into their 80s. Why does it work? Because this ritual lubricates the joints by stimulating synovial fluid, the body's natural joint oil. Without it, stiffness sets in rapidly after the age of 50. And here's the best part. It only takes 3 minutes and 15 seconds. You can do it in your pajamas, barefoot, right in your kitchen. No equipment is required. Tip: for maximum benefits, do it first thing in the morning when your body's growth hormones are at their peak and your muscles are most responsive. It's more than just stretching. It's renewal achieved one breath and one simple movement at a time. Number 4. Deep squat rest, the lost human posture. If you stroll through a park in Tokyo, you're likely to witness something that might surprise you. Elderly men and women in their 70s or 80s resting comfortably in a deep squat, heels flat, back straight, chatting, reading, or even trimming bonsai trees. Now try doing that. Here in the United States, the majority of people over 50 cannot maintain a deep squat for more than 10 seconds, if they can even do it at all. And it's not just a matter of flexibility, it's a posture we've lost due to one simple thing: chairs. In Japan, sitting on the floor and squatting aren't considered exercise, it's simply a way of life, and that's what makes it so effective. In a 12-year study involving over 5,000 seniors, those who could hold a deep squat for at least 2 minutes had a 70% lower likelihood of needing assisted living. Their hips remained mobile, their knees strong, and their independence intact. From a biomechanical perspective, deep squatting opens the hips through their full range of motion, strengthens the pelvic floor, which is essential for bladder control, decompresses the spine, and keeps the ankles mobile and the joints nourished. Tip: begin by squatting near a wall or a sturdy chair. If you can't keep your heels on the ground, place a small rolled towel underneath them. Hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds a few times a day and gradually increase the duration. This isn't just a stretch, it's your body remembering how it was designed to rest, restore, and realign itself without ever leaving the ground. And once you regain that ability, you'll never want to sit the same way again. Number 3. Single leg standing balance that builds the brain. In Japan, doctors don't just prescribe medications for aging. They also prescribe standing on one leg for 1 minute twice a day. It sounds almost absurd, doesn't it? But research suggests otherwise. A 15-year study conducted by Fukuoka University followed 12,000 older adults and discovered that those who practiced single-leg standing daily experienced 68% fewer hip fractures, 75% fewer fall-related hospitalizations, and had a higher volume of gray matter in the areas of the brain responsible for balance and coordination. When you stand on one leg, your body makes hundreds of micro-adjustments every minute, activating your core, ankles, hips, and even your inner ear's balance system, and your brain lights up. In fact, researchers at the Mayo Clinic now assert that your ability to balance on one leg is a stronger predictor of longevity than your cholesterol or blood pressure levels. Here's how to start safely. Stand near a wall or countertop. Lift one foot just 1 or 2 inches off the ground. Focus on a fixed point in front of you. Breathe normally. Begin with 20 to 30 seconds on each leg. If that's too easy, try it with your eyes closed or on a folded towel to introduce instability. Japanese seniors often do this while brushing their teeth, transforming an everyday habit into a powerful longevity ritual. Tip: as you improve, add slow head turns or arm movements. This challenges your brain to adapt in real time, thereby enhancing neuroplasticity. It's balance training for both the body and the brain, all packed into 1 minute of mindful stillness. And if you're thinking, I don't have the time, remember that you already brush your teeth twice a day. Why not age-proof your brain while you're at it? Number 2. Floor-sitting transitions, your daily longevity test. In Japan, sitting on the floor isn't unusual. It's a part of daily life. They eat on the floor, drink tea on the floor, and watch TV on the floor, which means they also get up and down from the floor dozens of times each day. But here's what most Westerners don't realize. This simple movement, going from standing to the floor and back again, might be the single best indicator of how well you're aging. A large-scale study from the University of Tsukuba followed over 10,000 older adults. Those who could sit down on the floor and stand back up without using their hands demonstrated significantly better lower body strength, joint flexibility, cognitive scores, and, surprisingly, a lower mortality rate over the next 6 years. Why? Because this transition isn't just physical, it's also neurological. It requires coordination, core stability, spatial awareness, and motor planning, all of which decline silently after the age of 50. And it works both ways. If you practice it regularly, you can reverse that decline. Start simply. Lower yourself into a kneeling position using a chair or low stool. Then practice standing back up using support as needed. Even just 2 or 3 transitions each day can build noticeable strength over time. Tip: practice on carpet or a yoga mat to reduce joint stress. This isn't about flexibility, it's about maintaining independence, because the day you can no longer get off the floor is the day you stop living on your own terms. Number 1. The towel twist, the 2-minute movement that rewires your body. This final movement might seem simple, almost too simple. You take a towel, you twist it, and that's it. However, in Japan, this daily ritual, known as tenugui hibiki, is credited by many centenarians as their number 1 secret to staying strong, focused, and mobile well into their 90s. Here's how it works. Hold a towel at shoulder height with your arms extended. Gently pull outward as if you're trying to tear it. Then, slowly twist your torso to one side, keeping your hips facing forward. Hold that position for 3 seconds. Return to the center, twist to the other side, and maintain tension on the towel throughout the movement. This tension activates deep stabilizer muscles, many of which are barely used in typical workouts. Brain scans have revealed that this movement activates both hemispheres simultaneously, enhancing coordination, memory, and even reaction time. And now the statistics. In a 20-year study of 15,000 Japanese elders, those who practiced the towel twist daily for just 2 minutes lived 7 years longer on average. Their grip strength remained above the threshold for independence into their 90s, and their bone density was 20 years younger than their peers. Tip: do it first thing in the morning and again before bed. It bookends your day with activation and recovery, calming your nervous system and priming your brain. No gym, no noise, just you, a towel, and 2 minutes that could change everything. Safety first. Start where you are. If you're dealing with joint pain, poor balance, past injuries, or simply haven't been very active in recent years, don't worry. You're not behind. You're just getting started, and that's what matters. These movements aren't about perfection. They're about consistency and intention. Here are some tips to stay safe. Always practice near a wall, countertop, or sturdy chair for support. Begin with the standing movements first, such as sampo or the towel twist. For deep squats or floor transitions, use cushions or supports until your body adapts. And most importantly, listen to your body. Pain is not progress. Talk to your doctor or physical therapist if you have any specific concerns. Because aging well isn't about pushing yourself to the limit. It's about moving smartly every single day. The choice to age differently begins today. You don't need to move to Japan to age like the Japanese. You simply need to move with purpose. What you've seen today isn't a workout plan, a trend, or an anti-aging solution. It's a return to natural human movement, the kind we gradually lose in a lifestyle dominated by chairs, screens, and convenience. These 6 movements take less than 15 minutes each day. They don't require sweat, willpower, or expensive equipment. What they do require is a shift in mindset, from trying to fight age to flowing with it intelligently. And here's the real secret. Japanese elders aren't doing these things because they want to live forever. They do them because they want to live well, with a clear mind, strength, and independence, for as long as life allows. You can start with just one movement, 1 minute, one choice, and that single decision could ripple into years of better balance, brain health, and vitality. Now, tell me in the comments, which of these 6 movements are you committing to try first? And where in the world are you starting from? I read every reply and respond when I can. Let's build a global community of graceful agers.